Bank is excited to sponsor Texarkana Game Day's live stream matchup of tonight's two outstanding schools, the Atlanta Rabbits
and the Eylau Leopards. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our amazing customers and to let all of you know that we want to be your bank.
Your bank for service,
for relationships,
speed,
convenience. State
Bank. Go Rabbits.
Go Leopards. Keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual Liberty Eylau homecoming game and presentation of the court. We extend a warm welcome to all the students, fans, patrons, alumni, faculty, staff, and administrators, and visitors from Atlanta High School. Our first freshman princess is Andrea Creer, daughter of Demetrius Creer and George and Jawan Addett. Andrea is a freshman cheerleader and a member of the volleyball team and student council. She is being escorted tonight by her father, George Abbott Jr., freshman princess, Andrea Creer. Our next freshman princess is Anaya Green, daughter of Toya Clardy and Kilavera Green. Anaya is a member of the drill team, student council, and interact clubs. She also participates in the talent search program through Texarkana College. She's being escorted tonight by her father, Calavera Green, freshman princess Anaya Green. Our last freshman princess is Amari Hodge, daughter of Dexter and Crystal Hodge. Amari is a member of the drill team, student council, and the Interact Club. She is being escorted by her father, Dexter Hodge. Freshman princess, Amari Hodge. Our first sophomore princess is Abria Allison. Abria is the daughter of Clifton and Monshell Allison. Abria is a member of the varsity cheerleaders and the varsity choir. She is also a member of the National Society of High School Scholars, Talent Search, NHS, and the All-Region Choir. She is being escorted by her father, Clifton Allison, sophomore princess Abria Allison. Our final sophomore princess is Braylee Stewart. She is the daughter of Theodore Stewart. Braylee is a member of the Dazzlers, Student Council, Interact, and Varsity Track. This is her second year on the court. She is being escorted by her father, Theodore Stewart. Sophomore princess, Braylee Stewart. Our first junior princess is Kamari Ellis. Kamari is the daughter of Whitney Peacock and Rakeem Ellis. Our next sophomore princess is Lakin Johnson, daughter of Tempest Playlock and Brandon Johnson. Lakin is a member of Student Council, Interact, and Cosmetology. She is also a member of the volleyball, basketball, and track teams. She is being escorted by her grandfather, Andre Johnson, sophomore princess Lakin Johnson. Our first junior princess is Kamari Ellis. Kamari is the daughter of Whitney Peacock and Rakeem Ellis. She is a member of the varsity cheerleaders and the National Honor Society. She is also a member of the powerlifting and track teams. She is being escorted by her grandfather, Richard Ellis. Junior princess Kamari Ellis. The next junior princess is Layla Lane, daughter of Jerry and Katrina Lane. Layla is a member of the band and color guard, National Honor Society, and Student Council. She is also a member of the Culinary Club. She is being escorted by her father, Jerry Lane. Junior princess Layla Lane. Our last junior princess is Arnaja White, daughter of Veronica Huff and Justin Barlow. She is a member of the leadership class, student council, and the Interact Club. She is also a member of the National Honor Society, the National Society of High School Scholars, Cosmetology, and FBLA, and the Spanish Club. This is her second year on the court. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Justin Barlow. Junior princess, Arnaja White. Our first senior princess is Hannah Cockrell, Hannah is the daughter of Larry Cockle and Amanda Sangali. She is a member of the varsity cheerleaders, the leadership class, student council, and theater. She is also a member of the National Honor Society. This is her second year on the court. She is being escorted by her father, Larry Cockrell. Senior Princess, Hannah Cockrell. Our next senior princess is Aya Hansen, daughter of Lenita Block and George Hansen. Aya is a varsity cheerleader and was nominated for All-American. She is a member of the leadership class and student council. She is also a 4-year member of the varsity track team and a member of the Interact Club. This is her 4th year on the court. She is being escorted by her father, George Hansen. Senior princess, Aya Hansen. Our next senior princess is Aubriana Henderson. Aubriana is the daughter of Vincent and Tanya Henderson. She is a member of the varsity cheerleaders, leadership, and student council. Aubriana serves as the vice president of the National Honor Society. She is also a member of the Interact Club, HOSA, and the varsity golf and UIL academic teams. She is being escorted by her father, Vincent Henderson. Senior princess, Aubriana Henderson. The next senior princess is Maya Hurd, daughter of Johnny and Teresa Hurd. Maya is a 4-year varsity member of the basketball, volleyball, and track teams. She is also a member of the Interact Club and the National Honor Society. She is being escorted by her father, Johnny Hurd. Senior princess, Maya Hurd. Our next senior princess is Tiana Latin. Tiana is the daughter of Letitia Owens, Benjamin Latin, and Tony Papula. She is the co-captain of the Dazzlers and was awarded the top 110% leadership award. She is also a member of the varsity volleyball and powerlifting teams and participated in the talent search program sponsored by Texarkana College. Tiana is also a member of the leadership class and the student council and Interact clubs. This is her 4th year on the court. She is being escorted by her coach, Brandon Rollins. Senior princess, Tiana Latin. Jada Nelson is the final senior princess. She is the daughter of Charles and Heather Nelson. Jada is a member of the UL academic team and the National Honor Society. She is also a member of the varsity choir, where she serves as president. She is also a member of the all-region choir and participated in the state solo and ensemble contest. She is being escorted by her father, Charles Nelson. Senior princess, Jada Nelson. At this time, please welcome our 2021 homecoming queen, Brianna Block. She's the daughter of Lakeisha Willingham. Brianna attends Sam Houston State University, where she is a member of the Bearcats women basketball team. She is majoring in kinesiology and plans to become a basketball coach or teacher. She is being escorted by Michael Walker, son of Katrina Mothershed and Michael Walker Sr. 2021 homecoming queen, Brianna Block. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Homecoming Princess of Honor is Hannah Cockrell. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Liberty Eylau homecoming queen is Miss Tiana Latin.
State Bank is excited to sponsor Texarkana Gameday's live stream matchup of tonight's two outstanding schools, the Atlanta Rabbits
and the Liberty Eylau Leopards. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our amazing customers and to let all of you know that we want to be your bank.
Your bank for service,
For relationships,
speed,
convenience. State Bank.
Go Rabbits.
Go Leopards.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Harris Field here on the campus of Liberty Eylau High School. And it's homecoming here in Leopard Land. And I'm Tyler Huff, joined by Keontae Boyd. Keontae, how's it going, man?
Going pretty good. Enjoying the homecoming festivities.
Yeah, man, it's pretty thick out here tonight. The crowd is come out tonight to see this matchup between the Leopards and the Atlanta Rabbits, who both come into this game at 3-0. So the Leopards come in led by Coach Dwoski Davis, and they are 3-0 for the first time since the 2010-2011 season after defeating the Mount Pleasant Tigers last week at Sam Parker Field 14-12. The Leopards are seeking to become 4-0 for the first time in a very long time. I think it was pre-1999, which was the first state championship season here in the Eylau since the Leopards started 4-0. So hopefully tonight we can, keep the ball rolling and accomplish that tonight.
Absolutely.
And so we have the Rabbits who come into this game led by head coach Tyler Morton. It's his first year as the head coach in Atlanta. He's 3-0 so far. He's taken the Rabbits from a 0-10 team last year, and he's come in and changed the tide. They're 3-0 to start the season, and they defeated the New Boston Lions last week 34-8 in Atlanta. And this is the 56th all-time meeting between LE and Atlanta, dating back to 1960. So this is a long-time rivalry game that has went on for many, many, many years, and the Leopards lead the all-time series 29-27. And the Leopards have won 7 of the last 10 meetings. So the Leopards look to continue that streak rolling tonight. I think they've won 2 in a row against the Leopards. So we expect to see a high-intensity ball game, a lot of action. And so what do you think you want to see tonight, Keontae?
I am looking forward to Prevo.
Yeah.
That's what I came to see tonight.
Yeah.
I really think he can exploit this Atlanta Rabbit secondary. Atlanta's coming in the game defense heavy, only averaging, 3 points a game they're giving up?
Yeah.
But I looked, and the competition they've played, not really that great.
Yeah, it's not the teams that the Leopards have played for sure, but they played a couple good 3A level teams. The Leopards have obviously played up a couple 5A teams and a 4A team. And so anyways, just to give you a few key players to the game for the Leopards. They're led by quarterback number 10, J.J. Hampton. He has completed 27 of 49 passes so far on the season for 318 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cal Jones also plays a little bit of quarterback, but there will be no Cal tonight as he was injured last week, but he's fine. He's on the sideline, and he'll be back hopefully in a couple weeks, so we hope for a speedy recovery for Cal. And we'll see JJ doing a little kicking action tonight as well, which is rare for JJ, but hey, when duty calls, you got to step up to the plate, huh?
Next man up.
Next man up mentality.
Next man up.
So I saw him in pregame kicking some extra points and kicking some field goals from good range. So hopefully tonight, he can continue. He was making them in pregame. Hopefully tonight he can continue doing that as the game gets to rolling around as well.
I believe in him.
I do as well. Anyways, Greg London leads the Leopards in rushing. He has 40 carries so far on the season for 168 yards and 3 touchdowns. Roderick Galloway has 18 carries for 120 yards and a touchdown as well for the Leopards out of the backfield. At the receiver position, Daquan Prevost leads all receivers with 7 receptions for 125 yards and 2 touchdowns. Caden Cooper has 6 receptions for 119 yards and a touchdown. And W.T. Jones comes in at the third leading receiver spot with 4 receptions for 52 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, the Leopards are led by W.T. Jones and Cameron Hadaway. W.T. Jones has 38 tackles on the season with 1 fumble recovery. Cameron Hadaway is the second leading tackler with 35 tackles, and he's really emerged at that linebacker position. He has come on, and he's a junior, and we expect, he had 19 tackles last week in the win over Mount Pleasant, so we expect to see a lot of Cameron Hadaway tonight as the game goes on.
I like the way that kid plays.
Yeah.
I like the way he plays.
He's energetic. And so a few more key players for the Leopards on the defensive side of the ball is number 1, Tracy Revels, number 9, Greg London, number 6, Wyatt Klepper, number 24, Aiden Easter, and number 52, Peyton Page are also some of the key players defensively for the Leopards. So the homecoming queen has been announced here at Harris Field. We have the school song being played here by the Liberty Eylau Marching Band under the direction of Miss Stephanie Nelson and Mr. T. Randall Taylor. So we have the Leopards who have come out of the field house. The Rabbits have come out as well, getting a few last-minute stretches in. While we have a second, we'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the coin toss and kickoff live from Harris Field here on the campus of Liberty Eylau High School. You're listening to Leopard Football on Texarkana Game Day.
State Bank is excited to sponsor Texarkana Game Day's live stream matchup of tonight's 2 outstanding schools, the Atlanta Rabbits
and the Liberty Eylau Leopards. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our amazing customers and to let all of you know that we want to be your bank.
Your bank for service,
For relationships,
speed,
convenience. State Bank.
Go Rabbits.
Go Leopards.
Here come the Leopards.
You're listening to Liberty Eylau Leopards football.
All right, and welcome back to Harris Field here on the campus of Liberty Eylau High School. And as we said, it's homecoming here in Leopard Land, and the Leopards are preparing to face the Atlanta Rabbits right down the road on Highway 59.
Don't take long to get there.
Don't take long at all to get there. You pass the lake, right over Queen City. Hey, Domino, you're right. You'll be right in Atlanta. So anyways, we do want to send a shout out to our radio broadcasting partners. Our radio broadcast is brought to you by McClarty Ford, Liberty Eylau ISD, General Supply, Smiles of Arkansas, Farmers Bank and Trust, Millway Federal Credit Union, Red River Federal Credit Union, Nuke's Eatery, M-Tech Electronics, Cross Services, and Nuke's Eatery. So those of you who are listening to our radio broadcast, we appreciate each of you. And if you're watching on Texarkana Game Day, we appreciate you as well. And the first half is presented by State Bank. So our first half sponsor here on Texarkana Game Day is State Bank. So we have the national anthem being played here by, being sung by the Liberty Eylau High School Choir. I'm so used to saying being played by the band, but the choir is actually performing live tonight. So shout out to the Leopard Choir. I see a few familiar faces down there. So while we have a second, we'll take a break and we'll come back with the coin toss and kickoff live from Harris Field. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Captains for the Rabbits, number 9, Stacy Doherty. Number 32, Russell Limbrick. Number 40, Brendan Clayton. And number 75, Caden Walker. Captain for the Leopards, number 1, Tracy Reynolds. Number 8.
All right, welcome back to Harris Field. We're preparing for the coin toss. The captains for the Leopards are number 1, Tracy Revels. Number 8, Cal Jones. Number 10, J.J. Hampton. And number 52, Peyton Page. And for the visiting Rabbits from Atlanta, the captains are number 75, Caden Walker. Number 9, Stacy Doherty. It's kind of hard to see right now. I think that's number 40, Brendan Clayton. And number 32, Russell Limbrick Jr. So Cal is, as we said, not playing tonight, but he is one of the captains still, so that's always wonderful to see, still being active with the team. I'm sure he's been a coaching voice at practice throughout the week.
Oh, yeah, I just saw the coach put the headset on him not too long ago.
Oh, see, there it goes. I didn't see that, but hey, that confirms for me then. You see that a lot of times when, key players go out, they step into a kind of a student analyst, a coaching role, and kind of help coach up younger players or whatever the case may be. So the Rabbits have won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half. So we will see this Leopard offense to start the game, led by quarterback J.J. Hampton, who is a senior. He's been the starting quarterback, feels like forever now. This is his 3rd season as the starter. See him rolling Cal back to the sideline.
One thing about JJ, he's shown this season that he's pretty mobile. He's usually more of a stand in the pocket throw kind of guy, but this season he's definitely able to get out of the pocket, get down the field, and create some plays for the Leopards this year.
I agree. He's come out of his shell in that regard, and he's produced multiple times on the ground, as you said, and it's been a sight to see for this offense, and hopefully we can see some of that tonight against this Leopard defense. So the Rabbits send their kickoff team out to the field. Leopards kickoff return team are having a discussion with Coach Jones, who is the special teams coach here at the Eylau. Band is cranked up drama. Student section, the cage is over there live, Keontae. They're rocking right now.
Tell you what, if I didn't have to be in this press box, I'd be right down
I'm telling you, that looks like the place to be tonight. It's homecoming. I know it's going to be a good weekend here in the Leopard Land.
They are packed in the cage.
I'm telling you, they got balloons, they got signs.
Standing room only down there.
So DeQuan Prevost is back deep to return for the Leopards, and number 17, Tavarius Neal, is back deep as well. For the Rabbits, number 30, I can't tell just yet. 30-something is the kicker. I think that's number 30 on the dot. Let's see. Okay, it is. Yeah, number 30 is the kicker. Fernando Lade. Excuse me if I mispronounced his last name. So there's a scramble for the ball on the opening kick, and the Rabbits want to pick it up.
Kickoff is recovered by the Rabbits.
So the Leopards muff the opening kickoff, and the Rabbits recover, so they will come out on offense. 1st and 10 from the 30 to start the game. And that's not how you want to start the game if you're the Leopards.
Not how you want to start the game. Somebody's got to get under that ball.
Absolutely. You got to catch it, one of the two. So anyways, the Rabbits, they're led by starting quarterback is number, I think it's 8. Yep, Peyton Harrison. He's a sophomore. He comes out under center. They line up in the I formation. He's going to hand it off to number 9. He's going to have a little room. He's going to pick up maybe 4 yards on first down. That's number 9, Stacy Daugherty, for the Rabbits.
Daugherty on the carry. He's taken down by number 24, Aiden
It's going to be taken down by Aiden Easter of the Leopards. 2nd down and 7. So they give him 3 on first down.
We're at 2nd and 7 for the Rabbits.
Rabbits come back out in the I formation. Split receivers. He's going to hand it off again to Daugherty, and Daugherty's going to wiggle his way past the first down markers inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. So nice hard run there by number 9, Daugherty.
He's running it tough.
He is. 2 plays in a row. He's picked up positive yardage. This time he picks up way enough yards for the first down. 1st and 10 for the Rabbits from the 18. 11:08 left to go here in the first quarter of play. And they're moving pretty fast on offense. Going to hand it off again to Daugherty. Daugherty's going to try to bounce it out to the right side, and the Leopards going to close in quickly. There's a host of Leopards in on the tackle.
That's what you want to see, whole crowd of red jerseys.
But he does pick up maybe 4 yards on the carry. Daquan Prevost and Cameron Hadaway in on the tackle for the Leopards. So they give him 3, 2nd and 7 from the 15. Rabbits 3 plays, and they're moving positively so far.
When you get the starting field position they got off that kickoff, that definitely helps.
I agree. So they come out in the I formations. Single receiver to the right. Harrison's going to hand it off on a stretch play, and he's going to pick up the first down and more. That's number 4, Cameron Dickerson, on the carry. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Rabbits from the 4. Atlanta, they have the momentum right now. They recover the opening kickoff, and now they're threatening to score quickly.
Very quickly, the Leopards need a good defensive stand right here.
Yeah. Clock's at 10:01, steady ticking. Harrison lines up under center. He's going to hand it off again to number 4, and he's going to be stopped after he picks up 2 yards. It's Cameron Dickerson once again on the carry for the Rabbits. 2nd and goal from the 2.
Dickerson again on the carry, taken down by the Leopard front.
So let's see if this Leopard defense can come away with a much-needed stop here in the red zone. They look to the sideline and get the call from defensive coordinator Stan Kimball. As my guy Earl would call him, Stan the Wow Man. Harrison's going to roll out. He's going to try to run it in himself, and he's going to be met. So Harrison, I think that was kind of a miscommunication between Dickerson and Harrison in the backfield. Harrison decided to keep it himself and try to run around the right side, but he was met by a few Leopards. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 3.
They've run all their plays to the right side.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Every single play has been to the right side. I don't know if that's their strong side on the offensive line or what, but doesn't matter if it's the short side of the field or, you know,
that hasn't
whatever.
mattered. It's all been to the right.
All to the right. Might be something to keep an eye on. 3rd and goal. They come out with 2 fullbacks this time. They're going to hand it off. He's going to plow his way into the end zone for a touchdown. That's number 9, Stacy Daugherty, who scores from 3 yards out to take the lead 6-0 with 8:28 left to go here in the first quarter of play. So the Rabbits will come out for the extra point attempt. Number 81, Alan Morales is the kicker. 82, excuse me. So the snap is back. Kick is up. And it's good. So with 8:28 left to go here in the first quarter, the Leopards trail 7-0, but there is a flag on the play. I think it's going to be offsides against the Leopards, and it is a decline, so the extra point will stand. Anyways, Atlanta leads 7-0. We'll take a short break, and we'll come right back with some more of the first quarter. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
State Bank is excited to sponsor Texarkana Game Day's live stream matchup of tonight's 2 outstanding schools, the Atlanta Rabbits
and the Liberty Eylau Leopards. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our amazing customers and to let all of you know that we want to be your bank.
Your bank for service,
For relationships,
speed,
convenience. State Bank.
Go Rabbits.
Go Leopards.
Welcome back to Harris
Kicking
Field.
off, number 30, Fernando
Leopards
Holiday.
trail the Atlanta Rabbits 7-0 here with 8:28 left to go in the first quarter of play. And we want to send a shout out to our radio sponsors: McClarty Ford, Liberty Eylau ISD, General Supply, Smiles of Arkansas, Farmers Bank and Trust, Millway Federal Credit Union, Red River Federal Credit Union, Duke's Eatery, Cross Services, and M-Tech Electronics.
Let's try this again.
I'm telling you. Let's try this same situation again. Hopefully it'll work out a lot different. So here's the kick. It's a high short kick once again. It's going to be fielded right at about the 25-yard line. He's going to return it to about the 35. That's number 6 on the return, Wyatt Klepper.
WT Jones on the return.
Excuse me, that's 7. That's WT Jones. So Klepper was blocking WT. It's my fault. Anyways, now we get to see this Leopard offense led by quarterback J.J. Hampton. The Rabbits, their leading tackler is number 41, Xavier Nash. He comes in with 28 tackles on the season for the Rabbits. So he'll be a player to keep an eye on the defensive side of the football. JJ comes out with trips to the left, 2 receivers to his right. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it on an out route. It's going to be incomplete off of the hands of number 7, WT Jones.
Atlanta brought some pressure there.
They definitely brought the house.
Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Leopards.
2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line.
This offensive line has been the question mark for the Leopards this year, but they have really played well this season.
Yeah, throughout the totality of the year, they've been phenomenal, you know. So they come out in the 2-back set this time. They're going to send Prevost in motion to the left, and he's going to hand it off inside to number 9, London, and London's going to power forward for maybe 2 yards on the carry.
Tripped up by number 5, Delorian Andrews, and number 24, Jamarian Owens. Bring up 3rd and about 7.
It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Leopards, so they give him 3. Clock inside of 8 minutes down to 7:50. Leopards trail 7-0 here in the first quarter. So JJ comes out with 2 receivers to his left, single receiver to the right. He's joined in the backfield by number 9, Greg London. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll out. He's under pressure. He dumps it off to WT, but there's going to be a nice tackle made by the Rabbits defender. That's number 5 on the tackle for Atlanta, Jalarian Andrews. So that'll bring out the punt team. Slow start here for the Leopards.
Definitely a slow start. We got a lot of football left to play.
Yeah, whole lot. So JJ is the punter as well. So he'll just drop back. Back deep to return for the Rabbits is number 7, Jaden Riley. He's going to field it and fair catch it right at the 37-yard line. And Riley is a freshman for the Rabbits, so both teams come in with freshmen.
High-powered freshmen.
Yeah, they're both pretty good. 1st and 10 for Atlanta from the 38. 6:54 left to go here in the first quarter. The Rabbit offense last time out, they moved the ball pretty well on the ground. We didn't see them pass the ball one time. They lined up in the I formation and just ran it right down the Leopards' throat.
Right off the right tackle.
So here we go. This time he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll out to the right. He's under pressure, but he has to throw it away. I thought he had a receiver, but he didn't. Nice coverage there by the Leopard defense. I see number 1, Tracy Revels, in coverage. It looks like 17, Savarius Neal also.
With the way they're running the ball, you'd think he'd open up the play action for him, but I think the Leopards are so fast and so athletic that if you pull that ball down, I don't think he's going to have a chance to get it off.
Yeah, I agree. 2nd and 10 from the 38. Harrison lines up under center. This time he's going to hand it off to the left side.
All right, new side.
New side, and he's going to have a nice carry as number 9. That's Stacy Daugherty for the Rabbits. He picked up maybe about 5 yards on the carry. Let's see where they spot the ball. Going to spot it at the 43. So that's 4 yards. 3rd and 6 for the Rabbits.
Big 3rd down. Let's see if we can get him off the field.
Money down here.
Absolutely. This is where you make your money right here.
It's funny. It's my class reunion weekend, and I see some of my classmates down below.
What year reunion is this, 10?
Yeah, it's 10. I ain't that old, buddy. Fresh out the game, kind of. Oh, fumble on the play, and Harrison's down. And so they'll mark him down at the original line of scrimmage.
I think if the Leopards can force the Atlanta Rabbits to have to throw the ball, it'll definitely work in their favor here.
I think so, too. So we've seen a heavy dose of the run from the Rabbits. This time they tried to mix it up with the little play action, but Leopards read it pretty well. And on 3rd down, Harrison fumbled the snap. He's marked down at the original line of scrimmage, so they'll bring out the punt team. Back deep to return for the Leopards is number 15, Daquan Prevost, and number 17, Tavarius Neal. I think that is a dangerous combination back deep for the Leopards. That's crazy.
Pick your poison.
Pretty decent punt from the Rabbits. It's going to be fielded at the 43-yard line. Excuse me, that's the other side. That's 38. My bad. 38, folks. So JJ will come out. 1st and 10 from the 38. We have a packed house here tonight at Harris Field.
It has become a packed house.
Man.
It was packed earlier, but I mean,
it was
they're
definitely
still coming in.
Yeah, man. Even on the Atlanta side, they're loaded over there as well.
And the cage hadn't sat down yet.
No, not yet. They're throwing stuff around. I don't know what's going on in the cage.
I love it.
So JJ is going to send London out wide. He's going to throw it out to him on a screen pass, and London's going to try to cut it up the sideline. And that's got to be a flag of some sort, but I guess not, maybe.
It's not. I'll tell you one thing. London runs that football hard. Every time he gets it in his hands, it's like this might be the last time he ever gets it.
So he did pick up positive yardage. Picked up 8, so it'll be 2nd and 2.
I like the design of the last play.
I did, too. Got a lot of room. Clock almost inside of 5 minutes. See that 5:07. Jay just going to throw it out wide. This time to the left. He has a receiver. It's going to be caught. Tries to make his way out. He's going to be tackled after a gain of a yard. That's Prevost on the reception. He tried to wiggle out of there, but nice job by the defender holding on for dear life.
That was a good open field tackle.
Yeah. That's a big part of being a secondary player. You got to be able to tackle in the open field, man.
Absolutely.
So they said he didn't pick up anything. Or, yes, he did. They gave him 3rd and 1. Scoreboard operator hadn't changed it. Won't say his name tonight. But I know.
Remain anonymous.
JJ's going to hand it off to London. Let's see if he can push forward. He's going to be short. So they'll give him no gain on the play. So it'll be 4th and a yard for the Leopards. They're going to send the punt team out. We're kind of at that spot in the field where, you know, you don't know if you want to go for it or if you want to go ahead and send the punt team out.
Yeah. You're definitely in the territory to go for it. Don't have too much to get either.
No.
Surprised you didn't see it.
Couple of inches, and I think, you know. JJ's going to get a nice punt off. Riley is back deep to return for the Rabbits. He's going to let it bounce. It's going to be picked up at the 23-yard line.
I will say this, if you got your quarterback as your punter, that opens up a whole host of fake punt opportunities.
And usually Cal is the punter. So, you know, that does – Cal's speed presents another element that, you know, is off the charts for sure. But Cal being out tonight, JJ has to take on all kicking duties, I guess. Putting extra point, place kicking. Man, that's a lot of pressure.
You'd have a guy like that on your team.
I'm telling you, versatile.
Swiss Army knife.
Anyways, the Rabbits will come back out on offense. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Shout out to my guy Cam in the building tonight. So Harrison's going to hand it off inside. The Leopards are going to stuff him. That's number 4 on the carry for the Rabbits, Cameron Dickerson. And Dickerson was the quarterback last year for Atlanta. I remember, well, I know at some point in time he was the quarterback. He did a lot of running, so I'm not surprised to see him running again tonight.
Pretty quick guy.
Yeah.
That first drive, he looked really good. Right then, Liberty Eylau defense just too much for him up front.
Yep. 2nd and 10 from the 23, clock at 2:50. Harrison's in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off inside to Dickerson. Dickerson's going to pick up a few yards on 2nd down. Going to give him about 5.
Taken up by number 55, Portland Crabtree.
3rd down for the Rabbits. You have a Rabbit player fall down trying to check into the ball game. I don't know if he was hurt or if he slipped or what happened.
5 for the Rabbits.
3rd and 5 from the 28-yard line. So the Rabbits will come back out under center this time. Harrison's going to hand it out wide on the stretch play, and they're going to stuff him in the backfield. Nice job by the Leopard defense.
Swarming the football.
Yeah. So Daugherty loses about 2 yards on the carry. Cameron Hadaway, number 13, on the tackle. No surprise.
No surprise. I tell you one thing, guys. That's one of my favorite players in the defense this year is Cameron Hadaway.
He's made plays all season long.
That's a tough-nosed kid.
Yep.
Always finds his way to the football. But when he gets there, you don't feel it.
Yep. Punt team will come out. Number 17 and number 15, Daquan Prevost, and Tavarius Neal is back deep for the Leopards.
This is a good spot to run a punt block.
Yeah. So they're going to get off a nice punt. It's going to be fielded by Neal, and Neal's going to try to cut it around the right side, and he's hit hard.
I think he might have delivered the hit on that one.
Yeah, I think he did. My bad. I was amazed. Yeah, he definitely laid the lick on the defender there.
That's how you finish a run right
Neal
there.
has he's live on the sideline. What's those masks called? I don't want to call them the Pooh Shiesty mask, but
Listen,
I don't know what else to call it. He has on the Pooh Shiesty mask. Oh man, I don't know what else to call it.
I wish I had another option for you, but that's all I know.
That's all I know it has to. Shout out to Mr. Neal. Anyways, JJ in the offense will come back out. 1st and 10 from the 44. He's going to hand it off to Galloway, and Galloway is going to wiggle his way for a carry of about 2 yards.
I'm looking at this Atlanta football team, and I'm expecting Liberty Eylau to run the ball for more and more yards as this game continues.
The depth.
They don't have a ton of depth.
The depth, yeah. That's one thing I was talking with someone about from Atlanta is that, the depth might be a factor in this game, and, we'll see as it goes along. So Galloway picked up 2 yards on the carry. Clock's down to 38 seconds. Leopards trail 7-0 here in the first quarter. Let's see if we have to get one more snap off. Play clock's at 9. So JJ is going to fake the handoff to Galloway. He's going to throw it out on the screen pass to Cooper. Cooper's going to have a nice pickup of about 6 yards on the reception. And that might be the last play of the first quarter.
Some good blocking by the receivers down there.
Yep. So he did pick up 6. It's 3rd and 2. And that's how the first quarter will come to a close. At the end of 1, the Leopards trail 7-0 against the Atlanta Rabbits. We'll take a short break, and we'll come back with the second quarter of play. Live from Harris Field. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, and welcome back to Harris Field here on the campus of Liberty Eylau High School. And the Leopards trail the Atlanta Rabbits 7-0 here at the beginning of the second quarter. I'm joined by my good friend from Liberty Eylau TV, sophomore Mr. Landon Daffern. What's up, Landon?
What's up? Back on. It's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a minute for you, huh?
I'm back on until further notice.
Shout out to you, man. How's it going with Mr. Macarumba?
It's all right.
That's all right.
He's trying to teach me how to work cameras right now. I told him I'm good in here.
You want to commentate, huh?
Yeah, I'm not going for the cameras.
I'm not mad at you, buddy. This is the place to be. Inside the air, it feels good. They serve food up here. You can't complain too much up here, can you? Anyways, we have a timeout on the first play of the second quarter. So while we have a second, we'll shout out our radio sponsors: McClarty Ford, Liberty Eylau ISD, General Supply, Smiles of Arkansas, Farmers Bank and Trust, Millway Federal Credit Union, Red River Federal Credit Union, M-Tech Electronics, Cross Services, and Nuke's Eatery. So we just spoke of Mr. Macarumba, and Mr. Macarumba entered the studio with us. What's going on, Mr. Macarumba? It's jumping down there, ain't it? Huh? And oh yeah, by the way, shout out to my usual co-host, Mr. Earl Gill, for the birth of his son, Mr. Elijah Gill, on Wednesday. So shout out to Earl and his wife, Mimi. Congratulations to you two. So the Leopards come back out on offense. 3rd and 2 from the 48. JJ's going to send London in motion. He's going to throw it out wide to London. London catches it. He's going to cut it up. He picks up the first down and more inside of the 40 down to the 37-yard line. Greg London on the reception.
Offense is running a lot of these swing routes, and really these corners
It's
can't.
working.
They can't do nothing out in the open field no more.
Yeah, working. 1st and 10 from the 36, actually.
But they're not too encouraged to hit no more after what T. Neal did.
I actually think I see him in on offense. So JJ's going to hand it off to London. He's going to try to cut it up the middle. He picks up maybe 2 yards on 1st down.
Tripped up by number 31 Henderson, number 32 Limber.
2nd and 8 from the 35. Two receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. JJ is going to drop back the pass. It's going to be caught. He's going to try to make a move. And that's going to be Prevost on the reception, Daquan Prevost, the freshman.
Defender just kind of rode him out there for a second.
He did. He
Kinda
definitely had
hopped
to hold on for the ride. So Prevost showed his strength there. You know, he's a kind of smaller frame guy, but he's definitely strong.
That ain't nothing you go home and talk about. You had to jump on the freshman's back to get him down.
So it's 3rd and 6. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Hampton's going to roll to the right. He throws it out. It's going to be caught by W.T. Jones, and he's going to be tackled maybe after a yard. Let's see where they spot the ball. Yes, they're going to give him a yard. So it'll be 4th and 5 for the Leopards. 9:59 left to go here in the first half. The Leopards trail 7-0 against the Atlanta Rabbits. Let's see if we decide to go for it. I think we probably will. We definitely won't punt it from this spot on the field. Our original field goal kicker is out tonight, Cal Jones. So we see the offense coming out for the first 4th down attempt of the game. 4th and 5 from the 31. JJ is going to drop back the pass. It's going to be caught over the middle by number 7, W.T. Jones, and he has the first down and more inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line.
It's a good call by Milner. Got the ball down the middle. Now you open the field up.
Definitely so.
Watch how he goes back at them swing routes here next play.
And they faked it right there, and you see Atlanta expected it. That opened up the middle. 1st and 10 from the 17. A nice catch by WT for sure. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. He's going to send 1 in motion. He's going to hand it off. I think that's Prevost. Prevost's going to try to cut it up wide. And he picks up maybe 4 yards on the jet sweep.
He's pushed out of bounds by number 22, Roy Austin.
So it'll be 2nd. Let's see where they spot the ball. They haven't spotted the ball just yet. 2nd and 6. Clock at 8:49, still ticking. Leopards trying to score for the first time tonight. JJ takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to London. A nice hard run by London. All the way down to the 11-yard line.
Taken down by number 10, Howard.
It's number 10 on the tackle for Atlanta,
32,
Jamari Howard.
Pressing those outside corners wouldn't be a good time to hit him on the corner of the end zone.
Let's see what we do here on 3rd down. 3rd and 4 from the 12. I think that's more the 11 from my view, but we'll call it the 12. JJ takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to London. Gets out of a few tackles. Let's see if they'll push him forward. They're going to push the pile. Let's see if he gets the first down or not. I think he's going to be short.
He's tripped up by number 32.
Going to mark him short. It'll be 4th and 1.
And number 31, Henderson.
Clock at 7:49. 4th and 1 from the 10.
Bring up 4th and about 2 for the Leopards.
So going to say about 2
Timeout
instead of
Atlanta.
1. We have a timeout on the field by Atlanta. So we'll take one as well. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS
We'd
and
like to
on
thank
Texarkana Game
tonight's
Day.
Special game sponsor.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward.
All right, welcome back to Harris Field. It's 4th and 2 for the Leopards from the 10-yard line. JJ's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to London. London's going to pick up the first down, it looks like. Let's see.
Tripped up by
Pretty sure he did.
number 5,
Looks like he did from the
Henderson,
far
number
side.
31, Henderson. Results of that play is a Leopard first
Definitely
down.
did. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, I just had to leave the press box for a second. I walked by the cage and that band down there. Let me tell you, the atmosphere down there, electric.
Crazy, huh?
I almost didn't come back.
You almost joined them, huh?
I almost joined them.
They say you only can be a high school student to enter the cage. You have to be a high school student.
Really now?
Yeah, that's what I read. So we're too old, buddy.
Too old. I'm going to have to pull some
My
strings.
boy Landon, on the other hand, he can get down there. If I was him, I would be down there.
Absolutely.
So we have a
False start against the Leopards.
false start against the Leopards on 1st and goal. And Coach Eddie Milner, the offensive coordinator, he's upset.
As he should be.
Mm-hmm. So now it's 1st and goal from the 13. High snap. JJ is going to throw it into the end zone, and it's, incomplete. So he was looking for number 15.
Pass, intended number
Prevost.
15, Prevost. Ball's incomplete.
It was incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 11. So you have the band preparing to perform at halftime under the direction of Miss Stephanie Nelson and Mr. T. Randall Taylor. So this time, JJ is going to hand it off to London. London's going to be tackled in the backfield, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call will be.
London on the carry. He is tripped up by number 31.
I didn't see much, but it's out wide.
Henderson.
I don't know if it's a hold.
We do have a penalty on that play.
Not much discussion going on.
False start.
False start
start
against the Leopards. That was kind of late for a false start.
That definitely was late. He's
I
threw
don't know.
that penalty flag after the play had started.
Yeah, the play was already in motion. I don't know how that happened, but
Maybe the flag got stuck in his pocket.
I don't know about that. But hey, they say never question the officials.
We'll say one thing, it backed him up just enough for room to where you can run another.
Yeah,
Nice
that
route to the
same
end
that
zone.
fade, huh? 2nd and goal from the 17. Clock's at 6:45 left to go here in the first half. So JJ, he's going to throw it into the end zone, and it's going to be, almost caught by Prevost. But nice job by the Atlanta Rapids defender, jarring it away. Whew. He had it, but once they hit him, it kind of juggled and he lost control. 3rd and goal from the 17.
Even to get his hands on that pass.
Yeah, that was. Man, I thought he caught it for a second. I was like, what? Wow. 3rd and goal from the 17, and we have a timeout on the field called by the Leopards. So we'll take one as well. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
All right, it's a 7-0 ball game here at Harris Field, where the Leopards trail the Atlanta Rabbits. And it's 3rd and goal from the 17 for the Leopards. It's homecoming here in the Eylau. It's a packed house. The energy is high. Yeah, electric. I'm telling you. Got a few class reunions going on. I see the class of 2002 right in front of us. Shout out to them. See my classmates, the class of 2012.
Big shout out to that class.
A little lower. Shout out to us. Anyways, 3rd and goal for the Leopards. JJ's in the shotgun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. He's joining the backfield by London. He's going to have a reverse, and that's going to be Neal. And Neal's going to have a lot of room. There is a flag on the play.
I think it's going to be Hoban, that receiver at the top.
Me too. Just a few unfortunate penalties along this drive.
The penalty is against the Leopards.
So it's going to be holding against number 2, Caden Cooper of the Leopards.
Yeah, he had him blocked up pretty good, but it took his play a little longer to develop than what he was expecting, and sometimes you got to let him go.
Yeah. So we'll move back even further. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 25 now. So we went from 1st and goal from the 7 to 3rd and goal from the 25.
Might sound like a broken record, but this is a really good spot to go right back to the deep ball. Give JJ enough room to set his feet and get the ball off.
Might make something happen, though. So the Leopards come out with trips to the right, single receiver to the left. So JJ, he's under pressure. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be intercepted. So the Rabbits come away with an interception. JJ threw it up for grabs.
Are they going to spot this on the 1?
Yeah, they're going to spot it on the 1. So that's a good spot if you're the Leopards.
I was say it's an interception. That's not what you want to see. However,
right, the spot on the field. It was 3rd down, 3rd and goal from the 25. I mean, you know,
definitely
hey,
like to get a chance to kick that field goal, but from where they're starting right now, that's no different than getting a really, really good punt.
Yeah. But with our kicker being out, you know, it's kind of head scratcher on that field goal kicking tonight.
Well, you said he was doing good in the pregame.
That was extra point range. That's a little different. It's a little different, buddy. But anyways, it's 1st and 10 for the Rabbits from the 1. So if you're the Leopards, you got to put the pressure on them.
Defensively, this is a great opportunity.
Absolutely.
It's a great opportunity to inject some momentum back into this team and really turn the game around.
And we've seen a lot of run from the Rabbits tonight. Wouldn't be surprised to see it here. So they do run it. He's going to get them maybe a yard or two on the carry.
Harrison on the keeper.
That's the quarterback, Harrison, who kept it himself. Smart decision. They give him 2. 2nd and 8 from the 3-yard line. Clock's at 5:25. The Leopards trail 7-0 here in the first quarter. So this Rabbit team is holding their own.
They got some fight.
They definitely do. So Harrison's going to keep it himself once again.
Harrison once again on the keeper.
He picks up another 2 yards on the carry.
By the defensive front for the Leopards.
Give him a little breathing room.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up the 3rd down.
This time he might can roll out a little bit and, let play action and make something shake.
We're still in a really good position defensively.
Absolutely. They're still inside the 5. They're on the 5, actually. So you got the 3rd down music bumping. Got the cage over there jumping.
They ain't sat down all game.
It's a big play, and you had a timeout on the field. I'm telling you, the cage, they played a factor on that. That music, that 3rd down music. I can't say the lyrics to that song right there, Cam. We might get kicked off, huh?
I can tell you this, pressure bust pipes, and you got to call timeout because that was a little too much.
Yeah, I agree. Anyways, we'll just stay here. It's just a 30-second timeout on the field. So we'll take this time to shout out our radio sponsors, as we always do. Our radio broadcast is brought to you by McClarty Ford, Liberty Eylau ISD, General Supply, Smiles of Arkansas, Farmers Bank and Trust, Millway Federal Credit Union, Red River Federal Credit Union, Newt's Eatery, Cross Services, and M-Tech Services, or Electronics, excuse me. I got to make sure I say that right. That's a sponsor.
Absolutely. That's money on the line there.
That's money on the line. No, sir. But anyways, Rabbits come back out on offense. 3rd and 7 from the 5. 4:27 left to go in the first half of play. The Leopards trail 7-0. See if we can come away with the 3rd down stop. So Harrison, it's a high snap. He pulls it down. He has a wide open receiver, and it's going to be incomplete. So he had number 3, streaking across the middle of the field. But nice job by the Leopards defense. I think we might got a hand on that.
Receiver number 3, Chandler.
A little pressure on him.
Yeah. And a high snap,
Deep for the Leopards.
The high snap definitely didn't help.
Definitely so. Anyways, 4th down and 7 from the 5, and this is a ugly spot to punt from.
It is. It is. Heels on the back of the end zone.
Punting is number 4, Dickerson.
So a nice punt from the punter, and Neal's going to pick it up. Oh, nice move by Neal. He's going to try to cut it around the left side, and he's going to have a little room, actually.
Space.
He's going to run out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. So nice job by Neal making something out of nothing. Nice move right at about midfield. Anyways, 1st and 10 for the Leopards from the 42-yard line. So, if you are this Leopard offense, I think this is a spot where you want to put some points on the board here, trailing 7-0. I mean, it's right before half, 4 minutes till halftime. Atlanta gets the opening kickoff for the second half.
Yeah, you definitely want to put at least 3 on the board.
Yeah, you want to put something on the board here.
Perfect, but you got to get that goose egg off that scoreboard.
Yeah. We've had chances.
Had a few chances. Penalties.
Just as here, we have a holding call against the Leopards on the punt return, so they'll bag up 10 yards for their offensive possession.
And if Liberty Eylau can clean up the penalties, it'll be a totally different looking game.
Yeah.
But credit to Atlanta. playing hard, playing clean.
Yeah. They're a good team.
They're not a bad football team.
They're not a bad football team at all. I will say that. They look really, really sharp. So the Leopards move to the negative side of the 50. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line for JJ and this Leopard offense. He's joined in the backfield by number 11, Roderick Galloway. 2 receivers to his right, single receiver to the left. He's going to hand it off inside to Galloway, and Galloway hits the hole hard. He picks up maybe about 4 yards on 1st down to the 50-yard line.
Number 11, Galloway on that carry.
So clock's inside of 4 minutes, down to 3:57. JJ will look to the sideline, get the call from offensive coordinator, Coach Eddie Milner.
I like the play calling that Coach Milner has had this game.
Yeah.
No complaints at all. Like I said, we just got to clean it up.
JJ's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it deep down the field, and he's going to overthrow his intended target, number 19, Telly Wells. But there was a defender step for step with Telly. Nice job in coverage by number 3 of the Rabbits, Isaiah Chandler. It's good to see Telly back. We haven't saw Telly since the Henderson game, opening game of the season. So it's good to see him back, coming off of an ankle injury.
I like Telly Wells. He brings a lot to the table.
One of the fastest kids around here.
Very athletic.
3rd and 7 from the 50. 3:28 left to go here in the first half of play. JJ's going to roll. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be caught by number 7, W.T. Jones. He picks up the 1st down and more, down to the 37-yard line.
Taken out by number 2.
Nice job by W.T.
Is it his 2nd third down conversion he's had?
Yep.
Result of that play, the Leopard 1st and 10.
He plays that H-back dash tight end position, to where, you know, you can line up in different spots and pop out and, you know, all types of things. So
that's a real mismatch because I think he's just too quick for a linebacker.
oh, yeah, he's definitely athletic. 1st and 10 from the 38. Clock's down to 3 minutes on the dot, still ticking. JJ's going to head off to Greg London. London's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down by number 16, Banks.
So this Rabbit defense have played the run pretty well tonight.
We have. This Leopard offensive line, we got to get some people moving out the way.
Yep. And I will say we haven't lost yards on the run, so, you know.
No, we haven't been losing any yards on the run. These backs are running hard tonight.
2nd and 10 from the 38. 2:24 left to go in the first half. 7-0 ball game. The Atlanta Rabbits lead the Liberty Eylau Leopards. JJ is going to drop back. He's going to roll out to his right. He's pointing where he wants his receiver to go to. And, just miscommunication there between the receiver and JJ.
Hampton's pass falls incomplete.
JJ saw an open spot on the field.
And bring up 3rd and 10 for the Leopards.
Just couldn't get it there.
Couldn't get it there. Rolling right, throwing back to your left. That's a tough throw.
It's a very tough throw. 3rd and 10 from the 38-yard line. 2:07 left to go in the first half of play. You want to know what's crazy? This exact game last year was 7-0 at halftime. Leopards led, though. That was the difference. JJ is going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught, but I don't think we gained anything. So Telly does make the reception, but there's a no gain on the play.
All righty, clock's ticking. It's 3rd down?
Mm-hmm.
4th.
It was 4th, excuse me. 4th and 10. So JJ will drop back to punt. Back deep to return for the Rapids is number 7, Jaden Riley, the freshman. It was a nice punt by JJ. Let's see if it takes it does.
Wow,
it hits.
Leopard bounce.
I'm telling you. So it hit right about the 4-yard line, and the Leopards
Is
down it at the 5.
Take over first and 10.
So favorable field position once again for the Leopard defense. 1:16 left to go in the first half. The Rapids, they lead 7-0. They have the ball. They have no timeouts left. So let's see if they decide to actually run some plays or if they just try to, run this last little minute off and go to the locker room up by 7.
Like I said earlier today, I really think if we put Atlanta in situations where they have to throw the ball, it definitely goes in our favor. However, from the 5 with a 7-0 lead against Liberty Eylau, I look for them to just run the clock out.
Yeah, that would be the smart thing to do. So there's a fumble on the snap, actually, and Harrison, he's going to be hitting the end zone maybe. And he is. It's a safety. So, woo. Wow. The unfortunate plays we were talking about. If you decide to run the clock out or whatever, and there's a mishandled snap, Harrison picks it up in the end zone, and he's hitting the end zone for the safety. So the Leopards.
That's why you punt the football right there.
Smart decision.
That's why you punt the football right there. Smart decision by Coach Davis.
I'm telling you. Nice job by the defense, man. So we now trail 7-2. It's like a baseball score. Well, let's see if we can possibly put a touchdown or so on the board in this final minute 12 left to go in the second quarter.
Leopards have, 2 timeouts?
Yep, 2 timeouts.
2 timeouts, minute 12. That's a lot.
First
of time.
down, stops the clock. Got to be telling you guys, get out of bounds here. So the Rabbits.
So you only want to really have to use one of these timeouts right now. You want to save one just in case you call a timeout and kick a field goal.
Yeah. And then you never know what could happen on the return here.
There's some real athletes in the back ready to return. If we can get a safety and then the return, take it back to the house.
Number 17, Tavares Neal, he's taken 1 punt return to the end zone already this season from 65 yards out.
The cage is going to go nuts.
They're going to go crazy.
Deep for the Leopards, Neal and Prevost.
So the Rabbits will kick off from the 20-yard line.
Kicking off will be number 30, Holiday.
Number 30 is the kicker for Atlanta, Alade. Fernando Alade.
Fernando. Doing a solid job kicking it, right?
Yep. Nice kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 40. That's WT. He's going to try to get around the sideline. He's going to be tackled at about the 47.
Tripped up by number 15,
So,
Owen.
football is all about situations. And
Leopards will
a
take over
really,
first and
really
10
good
at the
team,
Rabbit
this is a
47-yard
favorable
line.
situation.
Yeah.
107, 2 timeouts, positive field position. I really want to see the guys come together, step up, and put some points on the board right now.
Yeah. So let's see what we can do here on this final drive, hopefully, of the first half. As the Dazzlers and the band are preparing for their halftime show, the band will begin their marching contest season fairly soon. I think next week to be exact.
I'm excited for this performance. I haven't been able to watch a Leopard band play all year this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely excited to see what they can do.
So JJ is still communicating with the coaches. He's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be caught by number 19, Telly Wells. He's maybe a yard short of the first down. Clock's at 1:01. 1 minute, 1 second.
31 was also in the
Steady ticking, down to 58 seconds.
All right, we've got to show a sense of urgency
We got
here.
second about 1 for the Leopards.
We're going to try to get to the line. Atlanta's trying to make a few subs. JJ's going to drop back. He throws it out, and it's going to be caught. That's Prevost on the reception. Excuse me, that's not Prevost. That's 17.
Pass was complete to number 17.
That's Neal. Yes, Tavares Neal. So
Number 2.
I just keep seeing the
out of bounds.
1-5, 1-7 starting to look alike.
10 at the Rabbit 34
dark
yard line.
Yeah. So Neal does pick up the first down, and he gets out of bounds, which stops the clock. 42 seconds, 42 and 5/10 of a second to be exact. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. Hey, that's what happens when you get to talking a lot, man.
Man, you're a math teacher too, so I understand. You spitting numbers out all day.
Literally. And JJ is going to throw it across the middle. It's caught by 15. Daquan Prevost, he loses his shoe.
He's taken down by number 5, Andrews, and number 10.
They've got to get a receiver in the game.
Yeah, they got to get somebody into the game. He's telling somebody, get in there for me, bro.
At the Rabbit.
Prevost just shoved someone to the game.
And he need to hurry up and put his shoes on.
I've never saw anything like that before. Get in there. Anyways, first and 10 from the 23-yard line. JJ's going to drop back. Gonna dump it off to London.
Bounds.
Yeah, you got to get out of bounds in that situation. So it's 15 seconds. Let's see if we call a timeout. We do. So the Leopards call a timeout with 13 and 6/10 of a second left.
I will say this, it took Prevost no time to get those shoes back on.
Thought he was going to put it on while he was hopping around without it.
Once again, we'd like to thank all
All right, Coach Huff, 13 seconds left, one time.
Far from that. But if I was, I mean, keep doing what you're doing.
You take a shot here or
Keep
you
doing what
just
you're
line up
doing.
for the
Hey,
field
you
goal?
got 13 seconds, man.
I'm going deep. I'm going to take me a shot. Even if you catch it and don't get out of bounds, you still got one more timeout. You can call a timeout and make your
We'd
next
also
decision
like
from
to
there.
thank the student section sponsor, Todd Dobson of Eylau.
I'll let Coach Milner do all that.
Goes
I don't want no parts.
I don't blame you.
Of the game,
Easy to call plays from this part of the
Oh, yeah.
Go upstairs is a different story.
And I know me and you play a little Madden, so, you know, it's an easier decision-making on Madden. I can pick that play quick.
I've already had it. We're playing Madden. I had that play picked 2 plays ago.
Yeah. So the Leopards come back out offensively, 2nd and 6. 13 seconds left to go in the first half. They trail 7-2. You know this is not a baseball game, folks. So JJ is going to roll out. He has time. Let's see if he's going to decide to run. He's going to pick up the first down, I believe. Oh, they're going to mark him short. I think
He steps out at the Rabbit.
I think he ran past the marker, but he might have gave himself up before
third down.
he got to the marker. Obviously so, if the officials say so. But good job by JJ stopping the clock with 6 seconds.
Now I'm really interested to see what Coach Milner does.
Yeah. This might be the last play here. I mean, it's enough time for 2 plays, but you got to do this first play quick.
And that Atlanta D-line is consistently putting pressure
Yeah.
on the quarterback from Texarkana. It'll be Eylau.
3rd and 2. JJ's going to drop back. He's going to throw it into the end zone, and I see pushing. It's going to be caught. It's caught anyway. Touchdown, Leopards, number 15, Daquan Prevost with the touchdown. And there is a flag on the play, but I think it's going to be interference against the Rabbits as there was a lot of pushing. But it was coming from the Rabbits, and a nice job by Prevost making the catch in traffic.
That kid's special.
He's special, folks.
That kid's special. I've seen a lot of really good receivers come through Liberty Eylau.
Yeah.
I can name a couple of them, but I'll tell you this. He's doing what they were doing at a much, much younger age.
Yeah.
Freshman coming in making plays like this, I wish him nothing but health because he's going to be a star.
So the Leopards now lead 8-7. We have a timeout by the Leopards. As I said, Cal Jones, who is the field goal kicker, he's out tonight. So JJ, I saw him in warm-ups kicking extra point attempts. So let's see if they decide to they might go for 2 here and try to get the 3-point lead, you know, get that field goal advantage. Let's see. But anyways, nice job by JJ. JJ put a nice ball to the back of the end zone, and nice job by Prevost making a contested catch.
When he made that route, he was so deep in the end zone. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to bring it in, but that was a heck of a play by those two.
I'm telling you.
One thing about these passes that I've been seeing to Prevo all season is they're not wide open passes. These are contested passes.
Oh, yeah. He's been open a few times throughout the season. I will say he's beaten the coverage a few times throughout the year. At that time, you know, they stuck with him, and he made a catch regardless of the coverage. So anyways, well, we got a swinging gate going on from the Leopards. I didn't saw that. Not from us. Uh-oh.
It is Friday night.
Something
swinging
new.
Gate.
I'm going to send a receiver in motion. They're going to run a jet sweep from the swinging gate with no blockers, and it's going to be no good. So it looked like he could have possibly tried to cut it up, but he's tackled right at the 3-yard line, so the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So with 2 seconds left in the first half, the Leopards lead 8-7.
Swinging Gate.
Yeah.
Don't see that every Friday.
You don't see it. You really don't. You really don't. Especially not from the Liberty Eylau Leopards. I don't know if I've seen us run that in a minute.
I mean a very, very long time. I will say this, that's tough to defend.
Yeah.
It's one of those plays where you line up without a play being called. You just take what they give you.
So there is a Leopard down, I believe.
Oh, no.
Not sure who it is. He's sitting up. He's getting up. So that's always good to see. Look like it might be a lower leg injury, ankle or something like that. So 2 seconds left here in the first half. The Leopards lead by 1, 8-7. It's been that type of game, folks.
You ready for this class reunion?
Well, yeah, I guess I better go down a little bit after I give my halftime, stats and all that good stuff on the radio. So they're going to go ahead and take the injured player to the locker room. That's smart.
That's a shorter walk inside.
Yeah, and then have to walk him right back. Yeah. So the Rabbits back deep to return is number 7, Jaden Riley, who we have not heard much from tonight.
Not
surprise.
Freshman from Atlanta. See if that changes in the second half.
Yeah. I don't know if that's by design or what the case may be. I know he plays some in the secondary a little bit too. There's a low pooch kick from the Leopards, going to be picked up at about the 20-yard line by the Rabbits. He's going to be tackled short of the 30. That's how the first half will come to a close. So after 2 quarters of play, the Leopards lead by 1, 8-7. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the halftime report live from Harrisfield. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
All right, and welcome back to Harrisfield, and it's halftime. The Leopards lead 8-7 here against the Atlanta Rabbits. And we do want to send out a shout out to our radio sponsors, McClarty Ford, Liberty Eylau ISD, General Supply, Smiles of Arkansas, Farmers Bank and Trust, Millway Federal Credit Union, Red River Federal Credit Union, MTech Electronics, Cross Services, and Nuke's Eatery. Get out of here, man. But anyways, we have the battle of the alumni and the current students going on.
I think the students took that one.
Yeah. Who you think won?
Probably students on that.
I think so. I think the Cage took that one.
It's tough. I'm going to tell you what it is. They all together.
Yeah, they all compact.
They all come.
We're all spread out. We're getting a little old now. Some more so than others, but anyway.
It's your reunion.
hey, 10 years. It's some 40s out here. Anyways, just to give you a few stats from the first half of play, the Atlanta Rabbits scored early in the ball game. The Leopards fumbled the opening kickoff on the 11-yard line, and Atlanta scored eventually after about running 5 plays. They scored from 3 yards out. Number 9, Stacey Darty, punched it into the end zone from 3 yards out for the Atlanta Rabbits. There was a back-and-forth ball game defensively for a great long time.
It was.
And the Leopards came away with a safety with 1 minute, 17 seconds left to go in the second quarter of play.
Much needed.
Much needed. And then after that, they had an offensive drive, and they drove down in 1 minute and 2 seconds and scored a touchdown, a 23-yard touchdown pass from number 10, J.J. Hampton, to freshman wide receiver number 15, Daquan Prevost.
It was a really, really good drive as well.
Yeah, really great drive.
Like I say, when you get a situation like that, a good team needed to put together a drive with that much time and those timeouts, and I think Liberty Eylau executed it perfectly.
That was absolutely perfect. And it came away with the perfect play to end the half, to take the lead 8-7, as it was a 7-2 ball game, and I was starting to think, is this a baseball game?
It looked like a baseball game for a while.
But anyways, so you have the Atlanta Rabbits band, who is currently performing, and you have the Leopard band, who will take the field here shortly once the Rabbits have completed their performance. So Keontae, kind of talk about what you saw in this first half of play before we take a break.
I saw an Atlanta team that definitely came to play football today. I will say the rest of their 3A district, be on the lookout, because that team, that defense, it is as advertised. I saw a Liberty Eylau team that shooting itself in the foot. I think if they can clean the penalties up, Liberty Eylau will be just fine. They'll pull out the victory today. But, yeah, penalties.
Yep. That's definitely been a big factor in this ball game is the penalties. So you got to clean that up in this second half of play if you are the Leopards offense, for sure. Just to give you a few scores from around the area. Hughes Springs trails, actually they lost. They lost to Jefferson 35-24. That is the final score. Boston trails Winsboro 47-21 at the half. Texas High over across town, they lead Tyler Legacy 27-3 at the half. Redwater leads New Diana 14-7 at the half. DeKalb is up 7-6 over Harmony in the second quarter. Omaha Paul Pewitt and the Troop Tigers are tied at 14 apiece with 49 seconds left to go in the second quarter of play. Hooks, they're up big over Hawkins 34-0 in the second quarter. Then you have the Center Rough Riders who lead Dangerfield 29-20 in the second quarter of play.
Stangham Hornets.
I guess so. So anyways, we'll take a break, and we'll let you enjoy the Leopard Band and the Atlanta Rabbit Band as well, here live from Harrisfield. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Gameday.
We will now continue our celebration with Memorial Day and the 4th of July. The Rabbit Band will then continue their show by celebrating the beginning of school and the fall season with the AHS Fight Song and Halloween with Monster Mash, with vocal soloist John Kennedy as the Mad Scientist. Ladies and gentlemen, the Atlanta High School Band, the Big Bad Band from Rabbitland. The band is under the direction of Keith Sanders, David Thompson, Kristen Thompson, Hunter Hill, Andrew Allday, and Larry Brashears. Color Guard Coordinator is Miss Kara Jennings. Thank you for your applause and enjoy the game. And go Rabbits!
Officers for the Dazzlers are Captain Nevaeh Hill, Co-Captain Tiana Latin, and Lieutenant Landrea Williams. Dazzlers of the week are Braylee Stewart and Stormy Bennett. Now, the award-winning Dazzlers complete their show with a special routine to the classic We Got to Be. And they give a salute to all Dazzler alumni. Dazzlers. Ladies and gentlemen, Liberty Eylau SC is proud to present, under the direction of Stephanie Nelson and under the field command of drum majors Abel Silva and Derek Murphy, our 2022 UIL show. Drum major, is your band ready for performance? And now, the Liberty Eylau High School Marching Band.
Proving nature's law is wrong. It learned to walk without having feet. Funny, it seems. But by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air when no one else ever cared.
School Marching Band. Tonight's soloists on the flute were Lonnie White, and on the trombone, Luis Perez. And how about a hand for those beautiful new uniforms? We'd like to thank the parents, administration, and staff for their continuous support. And make sure to come visit the band concession stand on the east side of the stadium.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Here at Texarkana College, it is our mission to advance.
All right, let's get real. We do things differently at Texarkana College. We understand the real world and we know how to prepare our students. Whether you're starting right out of high school or starting over, there is something for everyone at Texarkana College. Learn more at texarkanacollege.edu.
Texas A&M University Texarkana has brought the excitement of college athletics to your hometown. Our student athletes come from right down the street, across the country, and around the world to compete in tennis, soccer, basketball, baseball, softball, cross country, and volleyball. Come cheer on the Eagles and experience the action-packed thrill of TAMUT Athletics. For schedule information, visit TAMUT Athletics on Facebook or visit www.tamuteagles.com.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
All right, and welcome back to Harris Field here on the campus of Liberty Eylau High School. And the Leopards lead the Atlanta Rabbits 8-7 here at the beginning of the second half of play. So both teams have re-entered the field of play, and they'll prepare for what we expect to be a hard-fought second half if it's anything like the first half was.
Good hard-nosed defensive football game.
I'm telling you.
I expect the Leopards to break it open the second half.
Yeah, I do too. I expect them to do that as well, and kind of try to make some separation to hopefully come away with a hard-fought victory tonight on homecoming. But anyways, we hope you enjoyed the halftime festivities. The Leopard Band and Dazzlers, as me and Keontae took a much long-needed restroom break. But in the meantime, I also got to catch up with some old classmates, so that's always good, huh?
Oh, 10-year reunion.
Man.
Seemed
why
like
aren't you
yesterday.
sitting down here with us? I said, well, I got some money to make. That's why. That's why, people. I'll see y'all later. The party will go on. So anyways, Cameron Hadaway has the ball set up on the tee. We're set to begin the second half of play. Back deep to return for the Atlanta Rabbits is number 7, Jaden Riley.
Still haven't heard much from Mr. Riley, but I expect that to change shortly.
Yeah. So here we go. Short kick. Going to be fielded by number 3. He's going to wiggle his way past the 40 all the way down to about the 43-yard line. That's number 3 on the return for the Rabbits, Isaiah Chandler. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rabbits from the 42-yard line. So the last time out offensively for Atlanta, there was a safety by this Leopard defense.
See if they can pick up right where they left off.
Yeah, force another turnover or something as such. That'll be nice. So number 8, Peyton Harrison brings the Rabbit offense out to the field. They have trips to the left. He's going to throw it out on a screen pass to his tailback out of the backfield. Ooh, nice move by the tailback. He's going to try to reverse field. He's going to be hit way in the backfield by number 9, Greg London. Nice job by Greg London making the play way deep in the backfield. So they lose about 15 on the play.
W.T. Jones in the backfield didn't make the tackle but made the initial contact, and that's
Right.
what really made him change field and lose all those extra negative yards.
Yep, slowed him down a whole lot, didn't it?
I don't know what Coach Davis told these fellas at halftime, but they had come out ready to play.
So they lose 12 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd and 22 from the 30. This time he's going to drop back to pass. It's going to be intercepted, and he might take it to the house. And he's going to be at the 15, the 10, the 5. Let's see, did he get in? Touchdown, Leopards.
All right, all right.
What a play. That's number 7, W.T. Jones on the interception return for a touchdown.
And that's how you want to start the second half.
Exactly. That's the turnover we were talking about.
That's the turnover you were talking about. That's big. And you know, the one thing I really like about defensive turnovers and scores like that, they're finna get right back on the field.
Exactly.
They're finna get right back on the field. Fired up. Momentum's on our side.
We got the juice. So let's see what we do on this extra point attempt this time.
Mr. Huff, they got the juice and the sauce.
So the Leopards extend their lead 14-7. They're going to come out to attempt a 2-point conversion.
We got a rabbit
late on the field, and he's not off the field, so that should be a penalty, and it is. And they're going to pitch it out to WT, and he's just going to go ahead and sacrifice himself for the tackle, but there is a flag on the play.
We're going to redo this one.
Yep. We might get to move a little bit closer. So the Rabbits were trying to get a player off, but he didn't get off the field in enough time before JJ snapped the ball. So 10:53 left here in the third quarter. We're awaiting the 2-point conversion from the Leopards, who now lead 14-7 against the Atlanta Rabbits. So JJ will bring the offense to the line. He's joined in the backfield by number 9, London. He's going to hand it off to London, and London's going to force his way across the goal line for a successful 2-point conversion. So 10:52 left to go here in the third. The Leopards lead 16-7. We'll take a break, and we'll come right back with more of the third quarter. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Gameday.
State Bank is excited to sponsor Texarkana Gameday's live stream matchup of tonight's 2 outstanding schools, the Atlanta Rabbits
and the Liberty Eylau Leopards. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our amazing customers and to let all of you know that we want to be your bank.
Your bank for service,
For relationships,
speed,
convenience. State Bank.
Go Rabbits.
Go Leopards.
Welcome back to Harrisfield, where it's a 16-7 lead for the Liberty Eylau Leopards on homecoming against the Rabbits from Atlanta. And while we have a second, we want to thank our radio sponsors. Our radio broadcast is brought to you by Liberty Eylau ISD, Millway Federal Credit Union, Smiles of Arkansas, and Farmers Bank and Trust. Appreciate those fine folks for being proud supporters of Leopard Athletics. And here on Texarkana Game Day, our second half is brought to you by Texarkana Emergency Center.
Chandler deep for the Rabbits.
So Hadaway has the ball set on the tee. He has a nice kick. It's going to be fielded at the 12. I don't know why he caught that. Should have let it go out of bounds.
Definitely should let it go out of bounds.
But he's going to have a nice return, actually, down to about the 22-yard line. So he could have got a little further had he let it go out of bounds, but he made a nice return on the play there.
And number 20 on the tackle.
I was just worried that he was going to catch it, step right out of bounds.
That too. I didn't think about that part.
He kept it in, brought it out.
Anyways, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rabbits from the 22-yard line. Number 8 is the quarterback, Peyton Harrison. Last time out, he threw a pick 6 to W.T. Jones, and he's going to hand it off this time on 1st down to his tailback. I think that's going to be number, is that 20 he handed off to?
I was looking
9.
at
It's
the
9.
team at the time.
He handed off to 9, Stacy Daugherty. So there was a lot of
68, Aubrey, and number
traffic
13,
going on that play.
Hadaway.
2nd and 8 from the 24. Clock is at 10:13, still ticking. Harrison's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to number 4. He's going to try to reverse field. He's going to be hit hard.
Oh, yes.
Woo, what a tackle by number 13 of the Leopards, Cameron Hadaway. Greg London also in on that tackle.
Rogers Clark.
So that's what happens sometimes when you cut back across field.
So I'm waiting on you.
Yep, might turn around and run into a lick. So he lost some yards on the play. Be 3rd and 11. 16-7 lead here in the 3rd quarter for the Leopards. Harrison's going to line up in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff. He drops back the pass. And he's going to throw it and almost intercepted once again by the Leopards.
He ate a lick too.
He did. He was almost sacked by number 6, Wyatt Klepper. But he threw it up for grabs, and the Leopards almost come away with another interception in the secondary.
I'll tell you one thing. That play action did not fool Wyatt Klepper one bit.
At all.
He ran right by it.
He read quarterback the whole time. Punt team will come out for the Rabbits. It's 4th and 11 from the 21. Back deep to return for the Leopards is number 15, Daquan Prevost, and number 17, Tavarius Neal. It's going to be a nice punt from number 4, Cameron Dickerson. It's going to hit at about the 50. It's going to roll out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Down by number 9-1.
So the Leopards will take over 1st and 10 from the 41.
At their own 41-yard line.
So, got a little lead here for the Leopards, 9-point lead.
It's 2 possessions right there.
Definitely so. You can make it a little bit, give yourself more cushion on this possession right here.
I think opening up the second half, textbook. Couldn't drew it up too much better.
Yeah.
Could have drew it up too much better. I think this is the level of football the Liberty Eylau Leopards should have been playing in the first half. But, like I said, depth probably has a lot to do with it.
Yep.
It's a long game.
So I see number 1, Tracy Revels in on offense. That's a rare sighting. He's in at the H-back position. They're going to hand it off to Galloway. Galloway's going to try to get around the left side. And he picks up positive yardage.
Number 11, Roger Galloway.
Across the 45 down to the 47.
Taken down by number 5, Andrew.
So that'll be 6 yards on the carry for Galloway. Second and 4 from the 47. 8:40 left to go in the third quarter. The Leopards lead 16-7. So Revels has to get directed on where. That's how you know he doesn't play offense much. He didn't know where to go. Gonna hand it off to Galloway. Galloway spins out of one tackle. He can't get out of this one though. So it'll lose a few yards on second down. He'll lose 2. So it'll be 3rd and 6.
It's an obtainable 3rd down.
Yeah.
Not impossible.
Definitely not too far. So the cage, they still haven't sat down in the cage. They're still
standing room only down there.
JJ, he's going to roll out to his left. He has plenty of room over here.
Take off.
He's going to pick up the first down himself, and he gives a nice lick to the defender, and the defender hops up as he hit him hard, but I don't think he did, buddy.
Yeah, he was definitely the nail on that one. JJ was the hammer.
Oh, man.
Friday night.
That's the thing about secondary players. They're always the most, rah-rah guys on the field.
They feel like, well, I got him down. Yeah, you did, but
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Leopards from the 44. JJ's going to roll out. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. So nice defense by the Rabbits. Number 5, Jalarian Andrews in coverage.
Andrews defending on the play.
Looking for Prevo. 2nd and 10 from the 44. 7:07 left to go here in the third quarter. Two receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. JJ's joined in the backfield by Greg London. He's going to send London out wide. He's going to throw it across the middle, and it's caught. It's W.T. Jones once again. That same play has worked numerous times throughout the game.
Number 15, Owens on the tackle.
That kid's a baller.
Yep. So he does pick up the first down. Ball is spotted at the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 33. Clock inside of 7 minutes now, down to 6:55. JJ's going to hand it off to London. London's going to wiggle forward for about 3 yards on the carry.
Trips up by 31, Henderson, and number 16, Banks.
Clock steady ticking, down to 6:35.
Yeah, from the Leopards, I'm in no rush right now.
No.
Just keep matriculating the ball on down the field, in the drive with some points.
Yep.
Get that hungry defense right back out.
Go ahead and extend this lead for sure. 2nd and 9. London is the tailback. He's going to fake it to London, throw it out wide to Telly Wells, and Wells is going to be tackled after a short gain of maybe about 2 or 3 yards.
Taking down by number 3, Chandler.
It's good to see Telly Wells back in action. He's been out the past couple weeks due to injury.
Looks like he might be playing through a little bit.
Yeah. I'm sure the ankle still is a little raw.
It's a tough kid.
Yeah, those sprained ankles are nothing to play with.
They linger.
Yeah. Especially if you make a certain move. Never know. 3rd down and 9. He's going to send Greg out wide. He's going to drop back the pass. He's going to throw it deep into the end zone, and he's wide open. And it's incomplete. Oh, man. Just a little short of the intended receiver. I think that's number 2. Caden Cooper is the intended receiver, but it's just a little short from JJ.
He was open.
Wide open. That would have been an easy walk-in touchdown.
Yes, sir.
So let's see if we punt it or if we'll decide to go for it, as we're on the positive side of the 50-yard line. We're on the 31 to be exact. And JJ's going to drop back the punt. It's going to give it a long bomb, and it's going to go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Rabbits will take over first down and 10 from the 20-yard line, 25-yard line.
Rabbits will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I guess it is the 20. Got one ref standing on the 25. The other one's marking the ball on the 20.
They'll get it together.
They'll get together one day.
Hey, there's a microphone right here tonight.
Anyways, here we go. The Rabbits come back on offense. Number 8, Peyton Harrison is the quarterback. He's going to line up in, would say the I, but that's not the I. It's under center. He's going to throw it out wide on screen pass to number 7, Jaden Riley.
Harrison's pass complete.
So that's the first reception of the game for
Riley.
Number 7, Jaden Riley.
One Rebels.
It's going to be pushed out of bounds by Tracy Revels of the Leopards.
You know, as I look across this field, it is standing room only on that visitor sideline. They're lined all the way down the fence.
So shout out to all of our listeners, whether you're listening on the radio or via Texarkana Game Day. We appreciate each of you for tuning in tonight to the broadcast. Those of you who are interacting in the live chat, we appreciate you. Tell us where you're from. We can shout you out. If you're viewing the game from a non-local spot, let us know where you are. We'll shout you out. So we have a pause here in the game. I don't know what the officials are talking about, but let's see. I don't see any flags on the field or anything as such. So here we go. We resume play. Second down, and also I guess it's something with the clock. So the coaches come down and tell the clock operator something.
Tell you what, we got Jason Murphy in Kansas.
Shout out Jason Murphy in Independence, Kansas.
William
Big
Webster
Murph.
in Dallas.
So Harrison's going to hand it off to his tailback, and he's going to be met in the backfield by a host of Leopards. Give us some more shout-outs. Where are they from?
We got Fully Don watching in Eylau, Texas.
I said non-local people, not local people. Shout out to Fully. He's a part of my class reunion as well.
A lot of Atlanta. Sandra Stuckey.
Okay, shout out to Atlanta, Texas in the chat.
Oh, my old counselor, Terry Brooks, all the way from
Shout out to
Chattanooga,
Miss Brooks.
Tennessee.
I'm telling you, shout out to Miss Terry Brooks. Phenomenal counselor, phenomenal lady. Shout out to you, Miss Brooks. Hope all is well.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Harrison's going to roll out to his right, and he's under pressure, and he's just going to throw it, and it's, high and incomplete.
That's a dangerous throw right
Yeah,
there.
he almost threw it to the cage over here. Anyways, so he was looking for the freshman wide receiver, number 7, Jaden Riley. It's incomplete. So that'll bring out the punt team for the Rabbits.
That'll bring up fourth down for the Rabbits.
Number 4 is the punter, Cameron Dickerson. Number 17, Tavarius Neal. And number 15, Dequan Prevost, is back deep to return. And they both are dangerous, folks. Watch them. Oh, it's a fake. They're running a reverse. Why didn't you just run it yourself? But anyways, they run a reverse, and they're going to pick it up anyway, and he has room still. Woo. Wow. He was fast, and he quickly picked up that first down. So I'm not sure what number that was. He was moving so fast. I think it might have been 10.
Number 20 batting on the carry.
20, actually. Shout out to Mr. Wright next door. Was batting on the carry for the Rabbits. So they faked the punt on a reverse. Hey, I think they could have got it with the first guy, even without the reverse.
Yeah, he could have.
But hey, run your play.
I was looking at their punt formation right when they did that too. I was like, that's a really interesting formation.
So anyways, 1st and 10 now for the Rabbits from the 45, and they're going to hand it off to the tailback. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 2 yards. It's number 9, Stacy Daugherty on the carry.
Hadaway and London on the tackle.
So we're still at a 16-7 ball game. The Leopards lead, 3:44 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. The battle of the undefeated teams. Both teams were 3-0. Trying to move on to 4. Harrison, he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll out, and he's going to have a receiver. It's caught, but he's going to be hit hard by Tracy Revels.
Good tackle right there.
40, Clayton.
So that's number 40 on the reception, Brendan Clayton for Atlanta.
For the Rabbits.
Picks up 4 yards, 3rd down and 6 from the 49-yard line. Clock still ticking inside of 3 minutes. Down to 2:58. And as we said, it is a packed house tonight. It's standing room only. People are standing along the fence lines on the home side, the visitor side. There's bleachers on the track that are filled. It's packed. So the Rabbits are going to hand it off to number 4, Dickerson. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th down for Atlanta.
That'll bring up 4th down for the Rabbits.
So last time out, the Rabbits ran a fake punt. I don't know if they'll do it again 2 times in a row. I'm sure the Leopards will be watching it this time around.
They are in that section of the field.
They definitely are. They might even go for it. I see the quarterback is still on the field. It looks like they're going to go for it. They're on the 49-yard line. It's 4th down and 6. And they're going to go for it. They're going to keep the offense on the field. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. And Harrison's going to roll to the left. He's under pressure. He's way past the line of scrimmage. Didn't he pass the?
That shouldn't.
He passed the down marker. Are we serious right now, people? So
no flag on that?
No flag on that. He definitely ran a yard or 2 past
that is an illegal
the down marker.
Pass.
Exactly. Wow. So anyways, they pick up another 1st down on 4th down. That's the 2nd 4th down conversion on this drive. And that one there was...
That's a head scratcher.
Yeah. As my buddy Earl would say, Uncle Willie's son needs to do a better job.
Shout
Shout out
Earl.
Gil. Anyways, they hand it off to number 9, Daugherty. Daugherty's going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards. And you see Coach Trey Carson is upset about something out here. Him and a few other coaches are letting the officials hear it.
Coach Carson is livid.
And he knows he's played the game for a long time.
All levels.
All levels. Great teams at that.
You know, great teams.
Anyways, 2nd down and 6 for the Rabbits. Clock is inside of 1 minute, down to 49 seconds. Steady ticking. Harrison's in the pistol. He's going to hand it off to 9, Daugherty. And Daugherty's going to be tackled from behind by...
Tripped up by number 6, Klepper.
Let's see who that is. Mr. Wright calls Watts Klepper number, so I will too. Wyatt Klepper on the tackle. Clock down to 30 seconds. Let's see if they get one more play off. This play clock is at 25, so it's pretty much even play clock and game clock.
One thing, Coach Carson played with some good teammates too.
Absolutely. Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers,
Mike Evans,
Andy Dalton,
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, play with some good guys. Kyler Murray. Anyways, going to hand it off inside to number 4, Dickerson. Dickerson picks up a few yards on third down, but he doesn't get enough for the first. And that's how the third quarter will come to a close. So at the end of 3, the Leopards lead 16-7. We'll take a short break and we'll come back with the final quarter live from Harris Field. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Welcome back to Harris Field, where the Leopards lead 16-7 here at the start of the fourth quarter against the Atlanta Rabbits. And we do want to shout out a few of our radio sponsors. Our radio broadcast is brought to you by Nuke's Eatery, Cross Services, and M-Tech Electronics. We appreciate each of those fine establishments for being proud supporters of Leopards football. Anyways, it's 4th down once again for the Atlanta Rabbits. 4th and 4. This is the third 4th down on this drive. They're going to go for it once again. So they're going to run the Wildcat with number 9, Darty. And he's going to be tackled right at the down marker. Let's see if they give him the first down or if he's going to be short. The Rabbits are pointing as if he picked it up. The Leopards are pointing as if he didn't. What'd you think, Landon?
He got it.
He got it. You got a better view than me over there anyway.
This ain't a high-scoring game, but this game ain't been boring.
Nah, definitely been back and forth on.
Gave you something to talk about.
Yep. And I think a lot of people underestimated this Atlanta Rabbit team coming into this ball game. I know they're 3-0. A lot of people said their strength of schedule is whatever, but they've played hard tonight. So we actually have a measurement going on the field.
You got to give it to Atlanta. It's a great improvement from last year. They were 0-10 last year.
Absolutely. So shout out to Coach Tyler Morton in his first season. I like that name. Good name, Tyler. I like that name, buddy. Uh-oh. Did he get it or is he short? He got it. So the Leopards were celebrating as if he was short. But he got it. I don't think he got it, but I'm not down there on the field.
I think I'm going to call myself wrong. He didn't get there.
I don't think he got it. But now they say he got it, Landon, so you can't backtrack on your word now.
100 times closer than us.
Yeah. But even from our view, I don't think he originally got it. But anyways, first down and 10 for the Rabbits from the 13. 11:46 left to go in the ball game. Harrison's going to hand it off to his tailback, Darty. Darty's going to be tackled after he picks up a yard on first down and 10. Be 2nd and 9 for the Rabbits.
They're getting active.
The band, that's what we're looking at, man. So me and Landon are amazed by the cage down here. The band has cranked it up here for the fourth quarter.
I had to take my eyes off the game for a second.
So here we go. They're going to hand it off to Darty. Darty's going to try to spin his way forward for a few yards. Does pick up 3. It'll be third down and about 7 for Atlanta. 10:38 left to go here in the ball game. 16-7 lead for this Leopard football team. This might be the biggest defensive play so far of the game.
Play results in a third and about 8 for the Rabbits.
Rabbits are taking their time. They're down by 9, so they must score twice. So they're going to take the snap. He's going to drop back the pass. He throws it in, almost intercepted, but there is a flag on the play in the end zone.
But there is a penalty on that play.
So we'll await the call from the officials.
Intended receiver was Riley.
Left-handed quarterback really don't look right.
You don't think so?
Don't look normal.
Hey, don't talk about us lefties. I'm left-handed, man. Can't be talking about us now.
See me throw a football.
Oh, I could throw. I could throw. I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying I can throw too, man. So I don't know what the penalty was. I guess it's pass interference against the Leopards. So that'll move the Rabbits a few yards away from the goal line. It'll be first and goal from the 2. So they'll come out in the I formation. And, oh, the quarterback trips on the handoff, and the tailback is going to be hit way in the backfield. So the quarterback, he tripped up as he was trying to hand it off to number 4, Cameron Dickerson. That would allow the Leopards enough time to get in the backfield and make a stop a few yards from the line of scrimmage. So he loses about 3 yards on that play.
That's some good stand-up defense.
Yeah.
That running back had no time.
No time at all. I don't know if that's why the quarterback tripped up or not, but anyways, good job by the D. Second and goal from the 5. Clock's inside of 9 minutes, down to 8:58. Leopards lead 16-7. And the quarterback trips again. This time he's going to roll out. He's going to be sacked, and the ball is on the ground. But he jumps right back on it.
By number 13, Cameron Hadaway.
So Cameron Hadaway comes away with a big sack. If you're Harrison, you got to be careful with that football. He was a little loose with the ball on that play. And he's lucky that the Leopards didn't come away with it. A nice sack by number 13, Cameron Hadaway, who was Texarkana Gameday's Defensive Player of the Week. Yeah, this week. He had 19 tackles last week. Anyways, third and goal from the 15-yard line now, and the Rabbits are going to call a timeout. So we went from first and goal from the 2 to third and goal from the 15. We have a timeout by the Rabbits. It's a short timeout, so we'll just stay here for a second. We want to remind everyone, every Tuesday morning from 6 to 7 a.m., me and my buddy, Earl Gill, and I were live on 107.9 The Fan with the Power Hour with Huff and Gill. We talk local sports, talk all sports, we talk everything. So join us Tuesday morning, 6 to 7 a.m. on 107.9 The Fan or YouTube, the Power Hour. Anyways, Landon, what's been going on around Leopardland? I know you're a student here on the fabulous campus here, so what's been going on around here lately, man?
In recent years, it's been a decent football team. Now it's 4-0. There's a lot of school spirit around.
There's a lot of school spirit going on now, huh?
You see it down there right now.
You see what winning does? Winning changes a lot, doesn't it? Winning is fun. Winning is real fun.
I didn't know it wasn't at 4-0 until 1999.
Yeah, I think even before that. Anyways, third and goal for the Rabbits, and they're going to hand it off. Actually, the quarterback's going to keep it himself, but he's going to be tackled well short of the goal line, which is their goal. A 4th and goal from the 10.
Goal for the Rabbits.
So this is now the fourth down of this possession. They've picked up the first 3. And now they're going to send out the kicker. That might be smart. It's a 9-point game. This field goal could definitely make a difference.
So bring it back to a 1-score game.
Yep. So number 82 is the kicker for the Rabbits, Alan Morales.
All right, they hit this one from an angle.
Snap is back, kick is up, and it hits the crossbar, and it bounces short. It's no good.
And the field goal is no good.
So, woo. I thought it might have bounced over, but, hey, it bounced backwards the other way, and the Leopards will take over. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. So the band has the tuba song cranked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you found a Dodge
You got the cage swaying with the band, the dazzlers, the cheerleaders, the crowd, everybody's up. First and 10 for the Leopards from the 20.
It's been a while since it's been this loud at a game.
Yeah, it's been a great while. It's been a while since the crowd has been this deep. And I know it's homecoming, but a lot of people are excited to see this undefeated Leopard team.
It's a rivalry game.
Yep, big rivalry game.
And it's breaches packed too.
Yeah. There's going to be a false start called against Eylau. So that'll back them up 5 yards on first down. First and 15 for the Leopards. So you got football players dancing. It's a live atmosphere out here tonight, man. $7:20 left to go here in the ball game. 9-point lead still for the Leopards, 16-7. JJ's going to hand it off to his tailback. That's Galloway on the carry. Galloway picks up the 5 yards that they lost on that penalty. So it'll be second down and 10. So the press box. I got a message from Cam. Cam said, I think the band in the student section is back in the press box shape. We're definitely rocking up here. So JJ's going to drop back the pass. He has a receiver, and all it's going to be in and out of his hands. That was Tavarius Neal he was looking for.
JJ's had a great game.
Yeah, he's definitely has had a phenomenal game tonight. Punting-wise, at the quarterback position, he's done phenomenal.
Got out there and ran the ball a couple times.
Yep. That's what you need. 6:40 left here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 10 for the Leopards from the 20-yard line. JJ's in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, roll out to his right. He's going to throw it deep down the field, and it's going to be intercepted, but there is a flag called, so it'll come back. Number 3, he's going to have a nice return. Ooh, he broke out of everybody's tackle. Wow. Whoa, but that'll come back. But a nice play there by number 3 of the Rabbits, Isaiah Chandler.
He ain't going to be too happy.
No, he's not going to be happy when he knows that that's coming back. You see some of the Leopard fans like, hey, let's move that back. Reverse.
There's going to be an argument over
Cam, you know that song I'm talking about, man? Reverse. So anyways, the Leopards will pick up a first down after the penalty on the pass play. It's pass interference against the Rabbits. So we'll move forward. 15 yards, and we'll have first down. 6:20 left to go in the ball game. 9-point lead. you run the clock out, or do you want to score again, Landon?
I'm running the clock out.
You're a smart man.
2-score game.
I probably might score again, too, if it's me. I like points. Here we go. 1st and 10. JJ's going to send his receiver in motion. That's number 15, Prevo. He's going to hand it off to number 9, Greg London. London has 3 yards on the carry. Nice tackle by Mr. Owens of Atlanta. Number 15, Quavian Owens. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 38. Unfortunately. It's right, though. JJ is going to take the snap. There's a flag. It's going to be blown dead. So I'm sure that'll be a false start against the Leopards. That's exactly what it is. False start against Ellie.
A lot of penalties this game. Without these penalties, LE might have ran away with this one.
And now we have the battle of the bands going on. Got both bands playing back and forth. Atlanta bands just got done playing something. Now here goes the Leopard band cranking right back up. So anyways, 2nd and 12 from the 33. And now we have movement once again up front from the Leopards. So that'll back us up 5 more yards. Story of the night, huh? So it'll be 2nd and 17 from the 28. 5:18 left to go here in the game. Clock is still ticking. 9-point lead for the Leopards. JJ has 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. He's going to send his tailback out wide. And the snaps on the ground, but JJ picks it up. And he's going to throw it away. Whew. Real close to still being in bounds, but threw it far enough for it to be out of bounds. So that'll bring up 3rd down for the Leopards. Clock stops at 4:52. Next week, the Leopards will be on the road, travel to Sulphur Springs, face the Sulphur Springs Wildcats next week on the road. First off, we got to finish this one here. So JJ is going to hand it off to London. London's going to try to get outside. He picks up a few yards before he's pushed out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
He's a good cut. He showed a little bit of looseness.
Yes, absolutely, he did. Showed a burst of speed, got around the sideline, and picked up maybe about 7 yards on that carry. So it's 4th down, and the punt team will come out. So there is a discussion amongst the officials. They've done that a few times tonight. Yeah, both bands are now playing their versions of ESPN back and forth. One band, LE started ESPN, now Atlanta is backdoored it with ESPN. So I'm not sure what the discussion was about, but anyways, we resume play. It's 4th down, 8 JJ is back deep to punt. Number 7 is back deep to return for the Rabbits. That's Jaden Riley. It's a high punt from Hampton. It's going to bounce at about the 40. It's going to roll down to the 39.
39-yard line. Where they'll take over first and 10.
Yeah. First and 10 for Atlanta from the 39. So it's 4:24 left here in the ball game. I think if the Leopards can come away with a defensive stand here, I think that might be all she wrote. But he's speechless here. He didn't say anything.
I think this one's over.
Okay.
I gotta say that one out loud.
So here we go. They're going to throw it out on a screen pass to Riley. Riley has a little room around the right sideline before he steps out of bounds.
Pass complete, number 7, Riley.
It's picked up about 5 yards on the reception. Clock will stop at 4:15, 2nd and 5 from the 44. So they're going to run the same play again. Same person is Riley, and Riley's going to have a nice reception once again before he's forced out of bounds. So he does pick up the first down this time. That's number 7, Jaden Riley, on the reception for Atlanta.
There's a penalty on the play.
But there is a flag on the play.
Atlanta can move the ball, they just can't do it consistently.
Yeah, and I think they should have got number 7 the ball a little earlier in the game if it was me, but hey, I'm not a coach. So the flag will be against the Rabbits. So they'll actually go in reverse. Here we go. It's 2nd and 15. There's a holding called against the Rabbits is what the penalty was. They're going to send number 7, Riley, in motion. Harrison's going to drop back. He's going to throw it on a screen pass to number 4, and he's going to have room. He's going to have room down the sideline. He's still on his feet. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5, and he's going to, let's see if he step out of bounds or they're going to call a touchdown. They say he got in, so he didn't step out of bounds. Nice job by number 4 of the Rabbits, tiptoeing the sideline on the screen pass and just taking it all the way to the end zone. That's number 4, Cameron Dickerson, on the touchdown. So now, different ball game now. 16 to 13 ball game. The extra point pending for the Rabbits.
About trying to get this one down by 2 and get it to the field goal. That's a big play right there.
Yep. So the snap is back. The kick is up, and he gets it over this time. Ooh, it was low, but he got it over. So 3:53 left to go here in the ball game. The Leopards lead by 2, 16 to 14. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the remaining portion of this ball game. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day. So welcome back to Harris Field here on the campus of Liberty Eylau High School, and the Leopards lead the Atlanta Rabbits 16-14 with 3:53 left to go here in the ball game. So the Rabbits just scored. Number 4, Cameron Dickerson, scored from 64 yards out. Atlanta has the ball set on the tee. They're down by 2 points. It's 3:53 left to go. The Leopards have their hands team in. It's going to be a short kick. Going to be picked up. And he's going to try to get around the sideline. And oh my gosh, the Rabbits pick it up. They take it away from him. Wow, the ball's on the ground again. Wow. What just happened? The Rabbits have the ball. So the Leopards return man has the ball taken away from him out of his arms. The Rabbits pick it up, return it a little bit before they fumble, but they recover the fumble. And so they will have the ball 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Game's not over till the game is over. Woo.
That was big.
That was a big play. That's a game changer right there. That's that heart and fight of this Rabbit team we've been talking about all game. They haven't laid down. Shoot. They are in a position for a chance to take the lead with 3:41 left to go here in the game. Harrison's going to come out in the I formation. He's going to hand it off to his tailback, number 20. He's going to try to cut it outside. He has a nice hard run, but there is a flag on the play. So number 20 is Kylan Batten, but there is a penalty flag. I think it might be a holding call against the Rabbits. Let's see. Yep, it will be holding against the Rabbits, so they will go in reverse 5 yards.
These penalties are killing them.
Yep. Both teams. That's what it's been a night full of on both sides. Penalties, especially in the red zone.
I think it's safe to say the game lived up to the expectation.
Yeah. It's the game of the week for News Channel 3 and News Channel 6, actually. So, Shay, they picked a good one. This is a barn burner. Here we go. 1st and 16 from the 20-yard line. 3:19 left to go. Harrison's going to roll out. He's under pressure. He throws it. It's intercepted. And they call him out of bounds. Oh, no. He definitely tapped his toe, I believe. But, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look like he got the foot down, but the refs say he did it. So we got to go with what the officials say. Can't be a homer.
That was Prevo. They got him out there corner now.
So that was Prevo on the interception, huh? Wow, 15. Nice play, but the officials say he was out of bounds. I don't know about that one. We might need a replay. So Cam has the replay going up here in the booth. Oh, man, come on. Wow. Anyways, the Rabbits have it. They're going to hand it off to Batten, and Batten's going to be hit in the backfield by number 7, W.T. Jones. Nice job from his linebacker position, running up and hitting Batten in the backfield. Clock's inside of 3 minutes, down to 2:53, still ticking. It's 3rd down and 16 for the Rabbits. Actually, it's 3rd and longer than 16 now. It's going to be 3rd and about maybe 20. 18 to be exact.
It came out in 3-4, but those D linemen are eating up blocks.
There definitely are. Those linebackers are eating that space up. Yeah.
Those outside linebackers coming down screaming.
Man. So anyways, there's a timeout on the field by Atlanta. And Atlanta's coach is letting the officials hear about something, or he has a question. But my question, if I'm Coach Davis and the Leopard staff, is what was that called on the interception?
That toe was down.
That toe was down, and we just saw it up here in the booth. Cam played the replay for us here in the booth. And he definitely got his foot down, but we can't negate it. So it is what it is. We got to move forward. But that definitely would have been a game-changing play had he come away with the pick. But anyways, it's 3rd down and 18 for Atlanta. Clock is inside of 4 minutes. It's a 2-point ball game. The Leopards lead 16-14. Clock is at 2:38 to be exact. Now this might be the biggest defensive play of the game so far. I said that last time out, but this one is for real. So Harrison, he's going to roll to his left. He's under pressure. He throws it. And he has an open receiver, but he was trying to throw it across his body, and there was a lot of pressure in his face. He just couldn't get it there.
That was a good play call right there.
Yeah, that fullback was wide open.
Left-handed throwing that much right. That's a hard throw.
That's a hard throw across your body. Definitely so, especially with people in your face running for your life. Anyways, that's 4th down now, 4th and 18. And they're going to send out the field goal team. So, this might be an interesting one right here, people. He's made one tonight. He missed one short earlier in the ball game. Let's see if we call a timeout.
They might want to rethink this one.
Atlanta calls a timeout. So they're going to ice their own kicker. Interesting decision. I'm sure they're not icing the kicker. I know they're not, people. They're going to rethink their decision like Landon said, but if you come back out with this field goal, you're putting the pressure on your kicker, if you ask me.
That's a 23+, that's a 40-yard field goal.
Yeah, definitely a 40+ yarder. Anyways, we'll take a short break, about 30 seconds. We'll come right back with the final 2 minutes of the game. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
All right, here we go. It's 4th and 18 for the Rabbits from the 23-yard line. Kicker is out to kick. Fernando Alade. Snap is back. And it's low, and it's going to be well short. It's no good. No good. So the Leopards will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
They brought in a different kicker, too.
They did. That's not the same kicker.
It's number 30.
That's 30, Fernando Alade. They've been kicking with number 82, Alan Morales. But I don't know. I guess one kicker's foot is stronger than the other. But it's no good regardless. It wasn't strong enough at all. So the Leopards take over 1st down and 10. 2:26 left to go here in the ball game. The ball is on the 23-yard line. We have to take care of the football.
Is this enough time where you can chew the clock?
Atlanta has no timeouts left. Yeah, a couple first downs. This is over with. That's why I say you got to take care of the football.
No 2-minute.
Nope.
Not nice.
Nope. On the clock out. So here we go. The Leopards come out. Greg London's in at tailback. Hampton's going to hand it off to London. London's going to have room. He's going to have room. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. He's still on his feet at the 50, the 45, all the way across midfield to the 35-yard line. Number 9, Greg London with a huge carry. What a carry from Greg London.
But they say playmakers make plays. That was a play.
Yep. So that was a 40+ yard carry from London. 42 yards to be exact. 1st and 10 from the 35. Clock is at 1:52. Play clock is at 5 seconds. We got to get the play off. JJ's going to hand it off again to London. London's going to be tackled in the backfield. But as we said, the Rabbits have no timeouts remaining, so they cannot stop the clock. The clock is still ticking inside of 130 down to 125. So we have to run a few more plays. Definitely so. It's second down. Atlanta has a chance to maybe get the ball back with a few seconds, depending on if we get the first down or not. So we're going to let as much time as possible tick off this clock, and I think we might call a timeout once the play clock hits 1. And we do. So the game clock is at 54 5/10 of a second. And the Leopards call a timeout. It's second down and 11. And you got people getting up, leaving. But hey, the game's not over till it's over. We just saw some crazy things happen a few seconds ago.
If they had kickoff just a while ago, I'd be sitting down.
Yeah. So anyways, we appreciate each of you for tuning in tonight via the radio, 107.1 KTFS, or via Texarkana Gameday. We appreciate you. As we said, the Leopards will travel to Sulphur Springs next Friday night to face the Wildcats. So if you can't make it, join us on 107.1 KTFS. So we'll have the broadcast live. Here we go, second and 11. Let's see, I think we're going to line up in the victory formation. We are. And we're going to go ahead and call this a game.
Everybody's got to give Atlanta their props, though. They came out to play.
I agree. And, I mean, historically, this game has always been this type of ball game. No matter what the team's records are, these two teams always play hard. As I said, this is the 56th meeting between these two teams. The Leopards lead the overall series 29-27. And with this one, they'll move to 30-27 against the Atlanta Rabbits. So you can see how close the series has been over time. 29-27, that's a 2-game difference. Now with this 30th win in this rivalry, the Leopards have a 3-game difference. Goes to show these two teams,
that's it.
They play hard. Yep, that's it. So that's the final snap of the ball game. Clock is still at 12 seconds, but the Leopards don't have to snap the ball again, and they will move on to 4-0 for the first time in many, many years. So shout out to Coach Dewasky Davis and his staff on the win. And shout out to the Rabbits, as we said, for fighting hard tonight. They only lose by 2. And they have to take this game, and, man, they should feel great moving forward, I think.
At least ranked in the top 17 in the division above Atlanta.
Yeah. So you got to feel good if you're Atlanta moving forward. Shout out to Coach Morton and his staff over in Atlanta. The Leopards win 16-14. We appreciate you for joining us live on Texarkana Game Day and 107.1 KTFS. Until next week, we'll see you. God bless you. Have a good night.